independent.
Yeah.
Discusses selling feet pics.
Yeah.
Just maybe had 10,000 pounds in it.
Are you serious?
That's an acceptable amount of crotch.
Yeah.
It's just my knee, actually.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Oh, shit.
Contact
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
That's good. That's our clap right there.
Yo, it's Gorilla Central out there. Get the fuck up. Juice heads everywhere.
I don't think that he's good for you. How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion! Are you kidding me?
I swear to God, don't be. What are you doing? Throw the thing on me. I'll hurt you.
Welcome to BoobTube.
Warning, the content of this episode may trigger viewers due to its focus on plastic surgery and body image, including potential for insecurity and body dissatisfaction. Viewer and listener discretion advised. All right, how are we doing today?
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. Hey, girls, hey.
Oh, hey, girl, hey.
Yeah. I'm Gabby. I'm back with Cheyenne and Hannah, our
back
lovely
again.
producers.
Back again.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we're back again.
Back again.
Back and better. So this week we are doing 2004's The Swan. It is a extreme makeover show to the point where I personally think that this might be the most extreme.
I literally, like, in my notes, put what not to wear on steroids.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is exactly what you would think for trashy makeover, early 2000s
Yeah.
reality TV makeover show.
And
Yeah.
I'm the right age that I watched a shit ton of What Not to Wear, and it was way more tolerable than this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think with like What Not to Wear, it was like, oh my God, throw out your whole closet, not your body. We're
Right.
going to show you how to, quote unquote, dress for your body.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to give you a makeover, like haircut.
Do your makeup.
Do your makeup.
Yeah,
know.
and they would also like teach them like, you know, here's a good idea for makeup for your face or whatever, which
Yeah.
like depending on where you're at could be helpful. I don't know how to do makeup for my face.
No. As you can cut to my camera, obviously I'm still learning because look at these fucking caterpillars, dude. I've got big but invisible eyebrows, but sometimes when I draw them on, sometimes I might accidentally get the extra hairs so they look extra bushy, but it's okay. I'm going for like a Brooke Shields look
It's
today.
perfect. I think it's
great.
okay.
It's
Super
great.
into it.
My
actually.
eyebrows are just,
On fleek.
no, they need to be waxed so bad.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Girl. I mean, because I've got this thing where I have, so this is this TV show, and there was a content warning at the very beginning. We're going to you dive into some seriously vulnerable and really upsetting stuff, but a little like less upsetting, but like little thing about my own body is I have hypothyroidism and growth hormone deficiency. So sometimes like I'm lucky to have my mother's hair, where it's like super thick, but my dad is like balding. I'm sorry, Dad, but you got to face the truth. I think you should shave your head. But he's still hanging on to those three
Couple
strands.
hairs. Yeah.
He's like Homer Simpson, except balder, if I can say. I'm so sorry, Father. Anyways, so with my hair, it's like I'm very happy to have thick hair, but for my eyebrows, it's always like super light, and they kind of fan out, so I don't have like that very like structured look. So I literally, what I do, it's not right. MUAs, makeup artists, feel free to yell at us or send us an email at b2podcast@gmail.com if you have sent us that hate mail there. But I just take like a bent bristle brush. Spoolie,
Yep.
thank you. And then I just like ram it into my brown pomade, and then I just scratch it on. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's like I'm getting all the individual hairs and not actually putting the pomade on my skin, and it's fine. I like it that way. Other times it's like I accidentally get too much, and then there's like this big like shit mark across my eyebrow. Like,
Who rubbed their butthole against your face, Gabby?
it's like it's like if my cat like stuck her ass on my face, and then I just decided to go out like that. It's okay. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes like, I don't care.
Well, I discovered the joys of iridescent highlighter, and earlier when I was doing my makeup for this, I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, "Oh, I'm starring in the Nutcracker."
Look at me. It's so funny because every time I don't wear makeup for the longest time, and then I put like some mascara on, I'm like,
I know.
Move over, Miss America, because Cheyenne's coming through.
I know.
Like,
I
watch
know.
out, world.
Like, I've got like the craziest dry skin, and the minute like I do something to get my histamines to react, I get beet red. So probably if I take this frosting off, I'm like beet red. But yeah, little fun fact about me. Shout out to all my hypothyroid peeps out there.
Peeps.
Yeah, it's great. You feel tired all the time, and yeah,
We just take it day by day.
we take it day by day. So
Thyroid
getting
warrior.
back to the Swan.
Yes, the Swan.
Okay, so it is an American reality TV show that aired in 2004. I like to think the golden age of reality TV shows, because you've got like so much shit. You can get away with anything. Like
Yeah.
you've got like Extreme Makeover, you've got the Swan, you've got like Jersey Shore coming out in a couple of years, you've got Kim Kardashian stuff coming out in a couple of years. Like the early to mid to late 2000s, those were like I said, the golden age.
It's like, let's dip our toes into the water to see how dingy we can really get.
I don't think it's dipping. I think it's doing like a full fucking belly flop into the cesspool.
Josh, insert something right here.
Anyways, so it premiered on April 7th, 2004, and the final episode aired on December 20th, because it only had 2 seasons. And then I just got like the axe. And from, I think
They
from
probably went
Fox.
bankrupt.
Probably, or like it was coming out that they're like, oh, this is shitty and we can't do this. So our host, Amanda Byram, she is an Irish presenter, most known for the BBC One show Total Wipeout, which is a game show.
Oh.
That's affirmative.
And I think I do have a clip here of where we meet the host. Actually, season 1, episode 1, our pilot, clip 1.
Good evening, I'm Amanda Byram and welcome to the Swan, the most unusual competition ever devised for television. Tonight, 2 average-looking
I do
women
love her dress.
will go head-to-head.
And of course, she's stunning.
Yeah. It's
Well,
almost...
stereotypical stunning.
yeah. So
Because everybody's beautiful.
Yes.
that is true.
Despite what the Swan would try to make us believe.
Yes, I can imagine the doctors coming up to me being like, we gotta change this, lipo, butt injections. You know what?
The chins.
The chin,
Yeah.
bitch. I've got chins.
Don't we all?
We all have, everybody has chins.
We're all in our 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got chins.
So now I always say, like, do what you want with your body. Get plastic surgery if you want to.
For sure.
Get that tummy tuck. Get that facelift if you want to. Like, whatever it is that would make you feel have to, as long as you're doing it for the right reasons. I find it's fucked up that you kind of have to, that the ideal, especially push through the Swan, that you have is, you know, this, that you have to be skinny, you have to have clear skin and have a pretty face, great teeth. A lot of the times, like, I hope that our listeners know that beauty is a construct. It is completely different from wherever you are. Like, what is different from, say, Canada versus Japan versus China versus all these other places. It's, with the Swan, it is dangerously putting on what a higher socioeconomic, white ideal is for beauty.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And what is beautiful now will be completely different like 5 years from now.
Yeah, for sure. And it's crazy how, like, the perspective of people on beauty is, like, it's definitely a lot better, but we're still trapped in that bubble. Like, oh, I need a tall, skinny, blonde hair, blue eye, perfect smile. You know what I mean? Like we as a human race still are ignorant to the fact that like beauty's on the inside.
It is on the inside.
And like thinking of like, I'm sorry, because we were talking about, you know, like, it is this like sort of like upper class white ideal of beauty.
Yeah.
And you really see that specifically in the one contestant, Merlene.
Yes.
Where they, first of all, the plastic surgeon emphasized how he wanted to give her exotic beauty, which I'm like,
Ew.
that phrasing is deeply upsetting.
It is very upsetting.
And then one of the other things I noticed is that they did lighten her hair for like her reveal.
Yeah.
So they tried to like make her look like blonder and whiter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely it's a hazardous show. It's something that shouldn't have been made, but alas it was. But also just get like super vulnerable. I think everybody here in the world has had some sense of like they want to change something about their body.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Girl, I've been fat since I was 13 years old, and that was in 2003. So
Yeah.
I have gone through it. I'm on the other side of it, but I've gone through it.
Well, and see, the thing is too, because like I'm a small girl, and everyone like, oh my gosh, you should eat a cheeseburger. Actually, I did 6 of them, motherfucker. Like, stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Metabolism, you know, is something like I think a lot of people don't take accounting for. Like it's
Or genetics.
genetics, stuff like that. We can't change like the way that, I mean, obviously looking at the Swan we can, but there are some things we can't change, like the way that we feel about ourselves.
Ooh, we're getting deep.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like I said, to be like a little bit more vulnerable. Like I've always not liked my body. I've actually had a breast reduction a couple years ago, and I felt great afterwards. No more back pain.
We love that for you.
Yeah,
yes.
I felt I could wear cuter stuff, but then there's still to a point that I'm still not happy with my body, and it's still like a working thing to do. Like it's something that you need to work on. It's something that I hoped they kind of focused more on the therapy aspects, because in the show,
the therapy was so passive aggressive.
Yeah.
well, the therapy I think only was captured by our Swan coach, which wasn't the only. She's actually a producer. She's the creator of the show, and she's a producer. She has no other.
Gross. Like not even qualified.
No, she's not. She's not a therapist.
there was a therapist there, but it just wasn't
And
her.
they would just show you short, cute clips.
Which is also like a thing where I'm like,
I'm crying. No.
like I wish they talked more about the therapy on the show, but I'm glad that we saw fewer clips of it, because it just gives me the ick that they filmed the therapy.
Yeah.
Although when you were talking like about your breast reduction, I think that is like a good example to give of how plastic surgery can be empowering.
Yeah.
And
Right.
if it's like, if you're taking it electively for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Like I won't get into specifics because I don't want this person, I don't know if this person wants to know, be like known, but I know someone who has done like a lot of smaller procedures in her sort of middle age, I guess, and is feeling like that's a way of reclaiming and empowering her body. And so like power to her for that. She's making that choice. It's making her feel good.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not the same as like if I got a boob job because a boyfriend told me to or something, or
It's
like
also-
or because a bunch of people on a TV show thought it would be better for ratings.
It's that, and also like it's hard because if you can change the way that you look, and a lot of the times the people who do change the way that they look are richer. Like you have Khloe Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, like everyone has like work done, and it's fine, you know, it's their own bodies, they can do whatever the hell they want, but there's like that limitation. And this is like, I think there was like an insane number. I think it was like $3 million worth of, actually Josh or somebody like put up how much is actually spent, but it's like an insane amount that goes into plastic surgery.
Wow.
And it's like an insane amount of numbers, and it's crazy.
Wow.
But this has been super vulnerable, and I think we should just get back into the show. And listeners, if you wanted, I also should also say before we get back into it, like, plastic surgery is also seen as, gender affirming care, which is great. I love it for that. Like, it's, when I got my breast reduction, I felt more in tune with my gender than I did pre. And so to our trans listeners,
we love you and we see you.
Yeah, yes. Indeed. We love you. We see you, especially to our trans viewers in the States. We are here for you. We love you. Keep hanging in there.
Okay, you're going to make me cry.
All right.
Very well said. 100%.
Yeah. So, back to the Swan. So each episode follows two women who see themselves as ugly ducklings. And I have to say, none of these women are ugly.
None of them are
ugly.
No. So, and over a course of 3 months, they would receive a ton of plastic surgery. Like a ton. Like, I'm talking rhinoplasty, like lip injections, breast augmentation,
butt lifts,
all this
lifts,
so
eyebrow lifts, like literally head to toe.
So, including that, but it also does include it also does include the intense workout regimen that these women are on. And when I got my breast done, it took me like more than 3 weeks to like actually fully heal, to get up and start moving. And then it took me months after to actually do more active like activities, like work out or like lift like my hand up and actually hang on to something.
Just wash your hair.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's insane.
And they get them in there up on the treadmills, lifting weights.
Yeah, with the chin strap on.
Yes.
With the
Their
nose guard
bandages.
on.
Yeah, and it is absolutely insane. But
you gotta work for it. You've gotta work for it. You want to be here, right?
Yeah, that is. So I should say our Swan experts, the SWEPserts, as I say, they are plastic surgeons. Dr. Terry J. Dubrow. He's also known for Botched, and he's on like many different other reality TV shows. He's done like a lot of plastic surgery.
I thought you were gonna say that like he was like an episode of Botched.
No. No, I don't think he has done anything to his face. And Dr. Randall D. Hayworth. The cosmetic dentist was Sherry Worth. Now, I've had fucked up teeth when I was a kid. I got braces. I don't wear my retainer. Never did, because I was like, oh shit. They were like the huge like wire retainer, and I was like, I'm not fucking wearing that. I already had braces, so I just never wore them. I should actually start wearing clear. Anyways,
I got the Invisalign a couple years ago for that exact reason.
Because I didn't wear my my retainer. My mom is probably being like, "This is what I said. You should wear your retainer."
After I broke my second retainer, my mom said, "I'm not buying you those anymore."
Yeah.
Oh, mamas.
But yeah, I mean, I think imperfect teeth to be very charming. I like the look of them. I find if they're too straight, too perfect, they look a little weird to me. That's my own personal thing. Yeah. If you naturally have that, great. Or if you want to change that to your mouth, amazing. I'm just one person. Just do it for yourself. But I'm glad that we're having a bit of a resurgence for people having different teeth.
Since we were talking about the dentist, I do want to read one thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
That I found in an article.
Oh shit. Did she get her license pulled?
Becker had to have her veneers repaired only 6 months after the show because they were not fitted properly. Brackets, the dentist on the show eventually lost her license.
So Becker was one of the contestants.
It was one of the Kellys.
Yes. There was multiple women named Kelly on the show. But that's insane.
Yeah. I'm gagged.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I think about, like, again, talking about Merlene again, she had so much oral surgery done, and I'm like, I hope
everything's okay. Like, there's many different, like, issues that happened with the like physical issues that happened from the show. Like, one of the contestants got sent home because she had a mirror, but in reality she had medical issues. Like, I watched an episode called The Dark Side of Reality TV, and The Swan was the first episode done by Vice.
Ooh.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, a lot of these women, like a couple of these women from the first season were on, and they were like, oh shit, like they were insane. They were being pressured to have specific work done. Like, one of the contestants had a ridge in her nose that was like, it's a family trait. She wanted to keep that. No, they had to do the surgery on it. And then, you know, it's one of the women, her silicone breast popped, and she had to go back and get it fixed, but she had to pay for it.
What?
They didn't know. So it's such a dangerous, I think, practice to go upon, because like it does cost a lot of money to get like specific surgery done, and the upkeep is insane as well. Like, don't think a lot of people realize, like, especially if you get like Botox, you have to get that done, facelifts, like your body moves and it grows.
Imagine.
Yeah. The rest of that quote was about how the other Kelly needed to get like breast implants again, like, because apparently as you age, like, you naturally need to like get them done again.
Yeah, because your body moves, and it grows, and it doesn't stop growing. Like, even though you're like, you hit 25, oh sure, you stop growing, but your body still moves and shapes. Like, you get older. Like, that's the thing. Like, there's, you know, to get very existential, like, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna get old and die. Wow, this TV show is getting off to a great, happy start. But this is what the show is.
We're such an upbeat comedy reality TV podcast.
I know. Don't worry, we'll get into it. But yeah, it's just insane. Like, to know that these women have gone through, it's like, I would not. Anyways.
And it's even more sad that they think they had to go through this to make themselves beautiful.
I know.
Right?
It's insane. So, just to go through, personal trainer Greg Camo, therapist Lynn Ianni, and Swan Coach. Swan Coach, this is her official title, was Nellie Galan, who was the creator and executive producer of the show. Now, there's this thing I've encountered a lot, especially when I was taking my first degree. Whoa there, Einstein. Whoa.
Miss 32 provinces. Whoa.
Okay. It wasn't in geography, okay?
Oh, okay.
So.
Wasn't it in politics?
International development.
Okay.
Oh. So I kind of had to know where I was talking about, but yeah. Anyways, I didn't talk about Canada. But anyways, the major thing is, you sometimes when it comes to like stuff like this, you'll have like international development students or missionaries or people who think that they are qualified for something because they majored in, say, international development, political sci, or they've trained for it, but it's completely different from that in real life. Like with Nellie Galan, I think she could be like a Swan coach, but she was coaching for the profit of the show, not for these women.
Yes.
So she was like, you've got to do this for the show. So.
Yeah, a lot of what I read was talking about how she was like, oh no, I wanted them to focus more on the therapy and the training because I wanted them to like, I've lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Yeah, I wanted them to focus more on like the therapy and the training because I wanted it to be like a holistic thing and not just about the plastic surgery. And it was that other male producer who made it all about the plastic surgery. But I'm like, girl, you still came up with this concept.
Yeah. Like literally.
Yeah.
This is still your show.
Yeah.
And you're the executive producer. Like.
Yeah. So let's just pull up. This is what these doctors would do to one of these women. So we're going to pull up season 1, episode 1, clip 3, where we're going to see the do's and don'ts for Kelly.
Kelly's plan features several procedures starting with her face. She'll have a brow lift, lip enhancement, liposuction of her chin and cheeks, several visits to the dermatologist, collagen, and LASIK eye surgery. For Kelly's body, she'll have breast augmentation and liposuction in 6 different areas. Dental procedures will include Zoom bleaching, Da Vinci veneers, cleaning, and repairing her teeth. For her fitness transformation, Kelly will be put on a 1,200 calorie a day diet and spend quite a bit of time in the gym. For confidence and self-esteem, she will undergo weekly therapy and coaching.
So $12,000 calories a day. That is insane.
That is a starvation diet. That is a crash starvation diet.
Let's just find something in comparison to what is 12,000 calories.
So,
like half a cheeseburger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of probably a lot of calorie empty foods. Like probably like a lot of veggies. Not a lot of
roasted broccoli.
Yeah.
Mashed sweet potatoes, Greek yogurt with berries, nuts, and honey.
All sound great, but I'm going to need something along with them.
Like, sis, what do you mean? That's like what I'm eating when I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
For a bedtime snack.
Yeah, it's that shitty thing of like that, especially there's like when you see on the tablets, it's like, oh, fucking Mariah Carey got fat. Or Britney Spears got fat.
Jessica Simpson.
Jessica Simpson.
Famous for our generation to be
labeled fat, but in reality she just looked healthy.
She was like a size 4 when they were calling her fat.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, a size 4.
That's crazy.
Which is, I haven't been a size 4 since I was 10.
I've never been a
I'm not even a size 4.
No. Yeah. It's insane. That's kind of the insanity that is happening in this show. This, like, they go through all of this that needs to be done. I went through and I got the clips. I had to speed up that clip because that was like close to like a minute of them just going through like, hey, we got to do this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and I was like, holy shit! All within like a 3-month period.
90 days.
90 days.
It's not 90 Day Fiance.
No.
It's 90 day. Get your shit together to be, quote unquote, beautiful.
Yeah. So
horrendous.
Yeah. With the whole aspect, these 2 women go in, they get all of this work done. They've been scouting all over America to find women who want to have this done. We just saw Kelly on the screen. But let's actually meet Kelly for the first time.
I love her. She's so sweet.
She is really sweet.
Yeah. So again, season 1, episode 1. It's our pilot. Go to clip 2 where we're gonna meet Kelly.
On the side, you can see how angry I am in this. I'm just so mad.
Kelly, I have a surprise for you. Congratulations, you're gonna be a swan.
She does cry a lot. Yeah.
You got it.
So this woman wants to change her life.
Yeah.
Although it's sad to think that she doesn't have that inward beauty of herself, because she's still a beautiful woman.
Absolutely.
She's gorgeous. Yeah. I think a lot of what we see when they're revealed is hair and makeup. And like the fact that they weren't allowed to have their hair done or have their makeup done prior to that. Like that's like, I would say like a solid 70 to 80% of the change that we see.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
So yeah, a lot of, and the actual one we saw in the clip where they're going through and talking about the changes they're gonna do. They like gave them like tank tops and like cut out the bottom half
and made them like frumpy
over and gave them,
and
I learned this from the Dark Side of Reality TV. They purchased them underwear that was like a couple sizes too big. So they gave them like a diaper butt. Oh
my god.
Dumper butt.
Dumper butt.
So
up her butt.
Yeah. Although, like, Kelly wanted this so bad, but I think she was one of the ones who, like, drew a hard line that, like, she would not let them touch her nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, she only, like, I think she had one of the ones who had, like, the least, like, permanent surgeries done.
Yeah, and it's still, like, a lot of surgery.
Yeah, it's still a lot. Like, you see her later, she's clearly had quite a lot done.
Absolutely.
But, like,
yeah. But, yeah, it's... Anyways, so we meet Kelly.
Sweetest thing. Cries all the time. God bless her heart.
Love her.
I get it. I'm a crier.
Oh,
man.
Girl, same.
Girl, yeah.
Cry over everything.
Yeah. All right, and then right after this break, we're going to get more into the show and meet more of the contestants.
Meet some more girly pops.
Oh, poor girls. All right.
Producer Hannah here. Currently, the space is not in use. If you would like to hear your ad here at the beginning or at the end of the show, you can contact us at hauntedmouseproductions@gmail.com. Back to the show. So, yeah, while we were on break, I got this delightful text of my dog. Shit.
Let me see. God, that is fucking yellow.
It is. His food is yellow.
Oh. And it's all
just for every
yellow.
camera. Here we go. So how's everyone else doing with the Swan?
We want to fly away.
Yeah. I wish we could. I wish we could fly away from this TV series. But this TV's... Going into this, I never thought it would be this bad.
Yeah.
It is horrendous. So, it's...
I didn't expect so much content of the actual surgeries.
No, it showed a lot.
Yeah. There was like a girl's boob with like a tube coming out of the nipple in a shot, and I was like, "How did they put this on the air?"
I think the mid 2000s was like a no man's land. Like that's how they gauged their, this is okay, this is not okay, by committing TV war crimes. So.
We are here.
We are here. We are here uncovering these war crimes. Like, the war crime... So, we met Kelly. Now let's meet Rachel. So, season 1, episode 1, clip 4. Let's meet Rachel.
Congratulations, you've been selected as one of the Swans.
She's very pretty.
Oh my god.
And look at her smile. I love her smile so much.
It's a gorgeous smile.
I literally clocked her when I first seen her. I was like, I love her. And I know it was only like episode 1. I was like, I want her to win. As soon as I seen her, I was like, I want her to win. I love her.
It's... We get to meet these women.
I knew like seconds in that she was going to win her episode at least.
Like, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. It's a very like, you know, you get very attached to these women, especially now.
Yeah.
But I think back then there were like a lot of people, and probably what a lot of the producers saw, like, yeah, these women are ugly and they gotta change that shit. Like, even it's the way that that these producers portray these people. Like, even a couple minutes later, we meet Rachel's husband, which says that she's very average.
Oh, I'm telling you right now. I am telling you right now, and y'all can listen.
Yeah.
Babe, if you're listening, and you ever call me average, I will expose that your penis is average.
I think you just did.
JK. No, but seriously. Yeah. Average? Really?
I think that was goading from the producers.
Yeah.
He did follow up saying, like, when she smiles, she's very beautiful. Like, she's... It's definitely goading from the producers, because they want everyone to think these women are, quote-unquote, average. That they're not beautiful.
Also, of the episodes we watched, I think Rachel... Not to toot my own horn, but looks the most like me, and I'm fucking hot. And
Let's go!
She's just got her hair back and no makeup on.
Yeah.
Period.
Like,
that's fine. And she looks great. All these women look great. So, yeah, it's still, like, boggles my mind that, like, this was the precedent for 2000s. And it is insane. And it's... We're not going to show a lot of the surgery because that's extremely
upsetting.
Graphic. But I am going to show kind of an afterwards of what...
like, to the extent of what these women actually go through.
Yeah. And, okay. Season 1, episode 1, clip 8, where we see, like, there's still issues when it comes to the body issues, especially even, like, right after they got the surgery done. Because I think when they got the surgery, it would have been, like, fix all, but it's not. So
she is still a long ways away from a spot in the pageant.
It says I gained 0.2. He sucked 8 pounds out of me, so I still can't be 159. My boobs do not weigh 8 pounds.
This is my favorite Kelly moment. I love her for this.
Yeah. My boobs don't weigh 8 pounds, and then she picks up the
scale and tries to weigh her
put her titties on it. She's like
that was genuinely delightful.
I thought that was the sweetest,
so
Kelly
endearing.
moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, we see with Kelly, she's weighing her breasts. I mean, like, they can't have taken off 8 pounds, and honestly, her weight was 159. I'm not even that weight. I'm like 170. That's
I'm so far above that. Like, it's
no.
I can't remember the last time I saw 159, and she's like so upset about 0.2. That's what's so heartbreaking about it.
Yeah, it's such like a shitty thing where it's like they put her on a 12,000 calorie diet, which is insane. Like, there were times when I wanted to lose weight and I stuck to like a 12 calorie diet, and it was almost impossible because I would have breakfast, lunch, little snacks to get me, like, fuel me through my day, and I was like, I had to sacrifice like my supper and be like, oh, I'm just gonna have like lettuce with carrot, and that's it. Like, not even a drizzle of dressing. And you know, it's a sad, shitty thing.
And it's so hard on your mental health.
It is.
Like, yeah, I've also been there. It's
destructive. It is, because like you're just like, you're counting the calories, you're counting your weight, like you're making sacrifices that make you happy, and it's not healthy.
And you're taking it as a moral judgment on yourself that you are failing to follow this extreme diet.
Oh my god, that kills me, because like I said, I've always been small.
Yeah, I mean,
but like it honestly, it breaks my heart to hear you guys say this. Like, y'all are so perfect and beautiful. Yes. And I love you all.
I mean, to all of our boobers, they're all beautiful. You're all beautiful. Doesn't matter what weight or size, but it's extremely shitty, and it's extremely sad reality when it comes to poor, like, self-esteem.
Mm-hmm. Don't obsess over the scale.
No. So yeah, that's like the whole like shitty thing that comes from like counting your calories. I mean, it's like this whole thing of like making sure you're healthy and stuff like that. You can still do that, but there's like comes to the point where if, like, you're not happy, you're not, you know, what's the point? So
literally, and it can so easily become disordered eating.
Yeah. So, but so that was really sad, and these women have gone through a lot. So let's check in. We're gonna go to actually the 8th episode, and we're gonna check in and see what these doctors are saying to these women, because when you see that clip of Kelly with like the scale, that is like just the tip of the iceberg, because you also see like one of the doctors, I think it was Dr. Hayworth, he was talking with Tanya, a contestant for episode 8. So in episode 8, clip 1, we're gonna see what is at stake.
You have a bump on your nose. It's a little bit wide here and ill-defined. We want to straighten this, refine the tip, without giving you that pig look. You know, they sort of
I don't want that. Okay, yeah.
She's got a fine nose.
Yeah.
It's a nose. It's, you know, saying the word pig, and
even just like he's building that association in her brain.
Yeah.
I just It makes me have the ick.
It does. And to get really clip heavy in our second half, but I think it's important to show you a bunch of these clips and like have you.
If we had to watch it, you guys do too.
Yeah. So in the next clip, we are seeing the toll, not only the physical toll that these women are going through, but the fucking mental toll. Mm-hmm. So in the second clip of episode 8, we have Tanya being like, this is too much.
I would never wish this on anybody else right now. Because it is just so hard. It's taking all of my strength not to just, quit now.
So...
That's so real.
A huge premise of the show is, of course, these women, they're going to therapy, they're doing everything like this, but it's still too much because they got 3 months to do everything. And then, on top of all that, in their apartment that they're staying, there's no mirrors.
I would die.
Yeah.
I would die if I didn't. I literally look at myself way too much. I would die if I didn't look at myself for 90 days.
Yeah, it's insane.
Is it in the finale? I can't remember, but there's a point where they talk to like one of the plastic surgeons about why there's no mirrors, and he's like, it will help speed the recovery because patients often get depressed immediately post-surgery. And I'm like, well, they do anyways. We see that. And he seems gleeful about it.
It's, let's just bring up the second clip, third clip, because it kind of brings home the point where it's just like, having a mirror is so awful in this show.
In the months since we last saw our 2 competitors, there's been a shocking turn of events. Swan Security received information from a number of sources that one of our competitors was hiding a mirror.
Oh! It's like CSI. Or no, what's the true crime one?
Forensic Files.
Mm-hmm.
It is
like Forensic Files.
It is very...
Bum, bum, bum.
It is. Oh my god, a mirror? It's such an offense that it's like, it forces her to go home, but at the top of the episode I said that Tanya, like, she was at home because she had a mirror and that she gave up, but it was actually reality. She was in a lot of pain and physically she couldn't handle it anymore, which is understandable.
Yeah.
But like, look at this fucking guy. He's like going in with like,
here's our mirror.
Here's our mirror. Here's the thing. He's gripping it like Max is gripping the camera phone.
Do you think he failed out of cop school and is still bitter about it?
You know, a lot of security guards are like fucking cop wannabes.
Yeah.
Like either
like Paul Blarts.
The Paul Blarts of America and Canada and anywhere else that they have security. It's
and anywhere else.
And anywhere else. Where else do they have security?
Yeah. Everywhere. I mean, I don't know. there are 32 provinces.
Duh. And I bet there's security in all 32 of them.
There has to be.
Yep.
Yeah, he does look like a fucking, he was in the police academy, but he got a little bit too friendly with the rifles because he saw Full Metal Jacket a little bit like too many times. He's like, what's that saying? Like, here is my rifle, here is my gun, this is for something, and then he grabs his junk. It's like, this is for fun. This is from this movie Full Metal Jacket. Anyone else know?
Never seen.
This is for fighting. I don't fucking know. I
haven't seen Full Metal Jacket.
I'm not a male.
Phrase.
I'm not a male manipulator. Okay, I don't watch a lot of movies.
Stanley Kubrick movies.
Stanley Kubrick movies.
You're not even supposed to be on this podcast, and you're still spouting movie trivia.
I know.
Shut up, Josh.
Shut up, Josh.
We love you, Josh.
Okay, we do love him.
It's true.
Yeah. So that's like that stupid, heinous thing of like, oh, here's a mirror.
We found it.
Yeah, and Nellie Galan was like, do you know you're giving up everything and stuff like that? Like, they planted the mirror. In the reality TV show, the girls who came back and were interviewed were like, yeah, like, obviously they planted the mirror. Like,
because
mirror.
I'm sure they're the high-paid security. I'm sure they searched to make sure that all these women had, you know, everything they needed, minus a goddamn mirror that they're not allowed to have.
They showed a clip of them going through and being like, no, their CDs are too shiny. They can't have these. They're reflective.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, and like the reflective, like hairdryer. Like it is insane. I think it's like a form of psychological torture.
It absolutely is.
Because as like mirrors have been here for like a fucking millennia and more so, like we've grown accustomed to them, and like we're just like we constantly know what we look like, and then the idea of having such a drastic change to your face and then like
not being able to see it.
When I got my tits reduced,
immediately I'd be like this.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Girls?
Which is exactly what Kelly did in that episode.
Yeah.
As soon as she got out of surgery, she was like, look at these boobies. Like,
It's anyways, it's insane. And
these are for fun.
Yeah, these are for fun. So yeah, that's kind of what we get for the whole like episode. But going back to the first episode, where we're actually going to see the reveal of these women when they finally get to see what they look like. Like everything that's happened before, they're suffering. This is what it all leads to. So we're gonna show season 1, episode 1, clip 9.
The end result.
The end result.
Okay. Not Miss Rachel.
I do love that dress, I have to say.
Me too. Okay, show some legs, girl.
Yes, she's feeling herself so hard. She hasn't even seen herself yet, and she knows it. Like
she's like, okay, I am that girl.
Yeah, they got the before and after. This is when we see the girls. They haven't seen themselves yet. So we see them and we see the before and after, and they're like, oh, they're feeling themselves. We're going to see now with the next clip,
how they
clip
feel
10,
about it.
How they actually see themselves like this. We saw Rachel come in. We see her before and after. She sees it. She enjoys it. You know, she looks good. Also, I think she feels better than the other girls. I'm sure she went through hell. But Santa was saying she went and she had the least amount of plastic surgery done.
Yeah, Rachel had more done than she did.
Yeah. Kelly had more done than Rachel did.
No, I think it's the other way around. Because Kelly refused to get her nose done, so they just did Botox, lipo, and her boobs.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Anyways.
Psych.
So now we're going to get Kelly's mirror reveal, which is season 1, episode 1, clip 10.
Let me know if you're ready, Kelly. I'm ready.
They have an atrocious wig on her, though.
It's you, babe.
Yeah.
I will say, as shitty as this show is, to see their confidence skyrocket is like so humbling. It makes me feel so good, like, for them, because they're just genuinely, like, you can tell that they're like, okay, now I can be accepted. Yes. Which is super sad.
Yeah.
But, like, in the same sense, like, I love that they're happy.
Yeah. In that moment, and I know we've talked about, like, the upkeep when it comes to plastic surgery, like, it's such a short-lived moment.
Yeah.
So the women seeing themselves, it's all gonna lead, they're all competing together to
go to a pageant. Like a legit, real Miss America beauty pageant.
Yes. So in each episode, 2 women are done a makeover, but only one woman would go on to the pageant stage. So in this episode, Rachel ends up going to the pageant stage, although Kelly is brought in as a wild card because there always has to be a wild card.
Of course.
Since Tanya got sent home because she disrupted the rules, they had to bring the wild card.
Yes. And it's insane because all these women are now, like, I don't even think they got to go home. I think they just stayed.
I think they just stayed.
In their room or in their apartment.
Yeah, because they do talk to them in the final episode, or like for like the finalists, and they're like, so you haven't seen your family in 4 months.
Yeah. It's a long fucking time.
And a few of them are moms, too. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, quite a few of them are moms.
Yeah.
Like, the idea of, like, being away from your family for, like, 4 months.
Your babies for 4 months because you feel ugly? Oh, my gosh, that's so sad. Yeah.
I find it really heartbreaking that, like, a lot of their insecurities stem from the fact that they are moms and that their bodies changed after they gave birth. And they all seem like they're just, like, not handling it well, which, like, I know happens, but, like, it's just sort of, like...
Yeah.
That can't feel good for the child either, that it's been, like, recorded.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, and it's such a, like, shitty fucking thing. Throughout this whole series, I'm always saying it's such a shitty thing, and indeed, it is so shitty. But what is more ridiculous than this show so far, I was not even ready for the pageant. I was like...
In my notes, I literally have... This is a legit pageant. ...
It is a legit pageant. Now, I know nothing about pageants. The only pageant I know about is from Toddlers and Tiaras.
Miss Congeniality.
I was expecting Sandra Bullock to walk up on stage, but she didn't. But that's okay.
That would have been fire.
But I think she was too famous for that.
I think they should have given Kelly Miss Congeniality.
They should have.
Oh my god, yeah.
I think... Yes, they didn't... I think with most pageants, they just have, like, runner-ups and not exactly, like, Miss Congeniality, more spirited. But yeah,
they still should have given her Miss Congeniality.
I know. But, yeah. So, the final 2 episodes are both the pageant. So, in the first... I think we should actually... see what it looks like when these women are on stage. So going from episode 9, clip 2, we're going to see a walkout. Now, with this show, they drag out everything.
Oh my god, it was agonizing.
Like, when they were walking out, and, like, these women were walking out, and they were, like, a lot of them don't know how to walk in heels, which is fine. I don't know how to walk in heels.
But, like, the full first half of the hour-and-a-half finale was just the walkout.
Yes. Yeah. It was insanely long. So, of course, I'm not going to show the whole clip, but here's, like, a quick clip of, like, them walking throughout, and it looks awkward.
Don't blink.
Rachel feeling herself.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think any of them were given any sort of high heel training before this.
I mean, they were giving dance training.
Boot camp.
Dance training, but I think it takes more than a day or a week to learn how to walk in heels.
Sorry, when did they dance?
They didn't dance. I think dancing was more so for learning how to have that poise.
Oh.
Which...
Okay.
Shoulders back, titties out. Hips behind ya. Walk on your toes. You better twirl. Work it, girl.
I see. Every time I pulled my shoulders back, which I should because I have a hump from having big old boobies, pulling me forward. It's like every time I do that, I have to walk like this. I have to walk like Peg Bundy from Married with Kids.
The autism T-Rex arms.
It's literally giving T-Rex.
But I sway like this, like I'm like walking. And
okay, it's giving gay T-Rex. Hey.
Anyways, it's.
Side note, I've noticed that when I carry bags, I do the like middle-aged rich bitch thing.
I love it.
Like they sit here and I'm like walking like this, and I'm like, why am I giving cunt every time I come home from the grocery store?
Let's go.
Do it. I mean, if you can't serve cunt every day, what's even the point?
What's the point?
You know? So there we go. We see the women. They're walking out. They're feeling themselves? Question mark. I feel like
some of them are. Rachel is definitely living her best life in that pageant.
She is.
Some of them are definitely not thrilled to be there.
No. Yeah. Or are in so much pain they don't even know who or where they are.
Yeah.
Okay, so with pageants, you have judges. So let's meet our judges with clip 1 of episode 9.
Our first judge is no stranger to pageants, having just won a celebrated title last year. She is Miss USA 2003, Susie Castillo.
Famous Susie.
She helped shape the careers of some of your favorite supermodels, including Cheryl T.
They clearly didn't tell them where to look, this person.
I know.
After Susie, they all don't know where to look.
No, your camera's the other way. Your camera's the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah. She is the top publisher of America's best-selling self-help books, including The Zone, LA Shape Diet, and the newly released Complete Confidence. Here is Judith Regan. She's the beauty director of America's #1 celebrity magazine from Star. It's Tara Kraft. From Jennifer Lopez to Britney, Hollywood's biggest stars have stepped in front of his lens.
Yeah, so that was
Mr. Mike Ruiz,
which a lot of people would know from
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, I know she would know.
Yeah. Which I still need to watch.
What?
Which I still need to watch.
I'm sorry. Do you want to say that a little bit louder? You've not seen RuPaul's Drag Race. Are you?
I have seen one episode of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Pardon me.
I am not against it. I simply have not yet partaken.
Okay,
my girl, you're missing out. I fear,
especially the first
you're
season.
Missing out.
The first season when they had Vaseline on the lens.
Well,
obviously.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Tell you what, pick a few episodes for me to watch and I'll come back for another episode.
Can we please really soon do RuPaul's Drag Race, because
all right, we'll do it.
At least one episode including Bob the Drag Queen. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry?
At least one episode including Bob the Drag Queen. Thank you so much.
Oh,
love
yeah.
Bob.
Obviously.
Love.
So yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, and also fun fact about Miss Judith Regan, she also did a number of she wrote for a number of publications, including the National Enquirer.
Oh.
Which is that like
I mean, she also created The Zone apparently. So like that tracks.
Yeah. So yeah, it's I was a bit taken away, but also not surprised that she did work for the National Enquirer, aka Bat Boy has come back from the dead. Yeah, that's her. Those are her credentials. Whoa, indeed. So, those are our judges. We've seen the girls. So how about we talk about the prizes a little bit? So these women, they got a lot of prizes.
Yes,
a lot of prizes.
Scholarships and every stuff.
Yes. Yeah. They've got a lot of shit. They've got like I think 50,000 in a it's affiliated with the University of Phoenix, but it's Southwest University? Sorry, 1 second.
Yep, so I got modeling contracts, a whole wardrobe, $50,000 scholarship funds. I think it was from 2 universities.
One of which I do not believe is accredited, just based on the vibes of their advertisement.
No, the university became defunct.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah.
Trips to Hawaii and Las Vegas, $10,000 in personal coaching, a 2004 Jaguar, and $50,000 cash, plus so much more.
Yeah, it's an insane amount that comes. It's like when I thought they would stop, they kept going.
Sorry we fucked you up. Here's all this money and these prizes.
You guys want to run that again? I just flashed the camera.
Replay. On slow-mo.
For any of those who are wondering, she is, yes, indeed wearing underwear.
Yeah.
Because I saw that.
Got a whole ass bodysuit under here. We're fine.
We're fine. We're fine. You're okay.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine.
We're fine.
Nobody will know.
Hi, Dad.
All right. That's actually now time for our break.
I didn't even
so
notice.
Glad.
Tried to throw me under the white guy bus so fast and hard. I haven't even seen Full Metal Jacket. Like, fuck Josh. Fuck that white piece of shit over there.
I mean, like, we keep talking about how much we love Dylan, so obviously we need a producer that we bash.
That's fair.
I'm gonna do a clap. Girl, that was so in sync.
So in sync.
It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May. It's gonna be May.
It's already May.
Oh, it is May.
Not to date this podcast, because I always seem to do that. And then every time I listen back to my podcast, I'm like, I sound like a fucking idiot. Like being in September and being like, oh, it's just Easter. Like, no, it wasn't. Right. So going back, we've seen the women, we've seen the judges. Now, instead of going over what really happened, because basically what happened was just women were walking out on stage.
Literally a whole pageant.
Yeah.
So they had all the comps,
Yep.
like the swimsuits and the lingerie.
Yeah.
and
The gowns twice.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's actually bring up a little bathing suit action with Marlene in the season 1, episode 1, clip. Sorry, season 1, episode 10, clip 1. Right. So, as we can see, all these women are being rated.
Literally being rated 7.6, 8.2.
See, I think everybody looks nice, and, you know...
They're from Tennessee, because they're the only 10 I see.
Oh. Now we're looking for more new hosts for this podcast.
Yeah. The supposed ethos of this show is they're now all 10s across the board.
But now they're actually like just 7.9s.
Oof.
I don't get it.
I don't.
But anyways, that was Merlene. She was in the 8th episode that we briefly saw with Tanya. We didn't really get much into Marlene. Marlene is a mom. She has a great job. She
really
looks
shitty boyfriend.
Really shitty boyfriend. Honestly.
And apparently, when they did her teeth, it was the hardest and most craziest procedure the freaking dentist has ever done.
I think it was
in
hard.
her career.
I think it was hard for her because she actually had to do dental work. Because it seems like
she did. Yeah, they did say that like part of why they went so hard on Merlene's teeth is there were actual dental issues. Like she was having decay issues and like impacted teeth.
Yes.
So like she actually did genuinely need dental work.
Yeah.
Yes. Which, going what you said, that the dentist had her medical license revoked.
Yeah.
Marlene, if you're out there, girl, I hope you're doing okay with your teeth.
Yeah. Women we need to check on, which is something I've definitely just stolen from another podcast.
Yes.
Merlene. Or Merlene.
Yeah. Merlene, we need to check on you, girl, because, oh my god, if that crazy, like...
Looney Tunes
lady did your teeth, I am very fearful for your dental hygiene. Which, you know, not because of you, but because of that woman. So we see Merlene. We see her, she's rated. Her body's great. I don't even think, she was one of the women who didn't have, like, a lot to do. Like
she was tiny,
So normally they had, like, a 1,200 calorie limit. I think hers was, like, the lowest. Because hers was, I think, like, 1,000 or something like that. It was something insane, like, I
think hers actually, like, I remember it was, like, higher because they didn't really need to put her on a diet.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
yes.
so it was like 1,700, which is still lower than what an adult woman needs.
Yes.
But was definitely like much better than 1,200. But yeah, they said that her like exercise mostly focused on weight training, so they're just kind of trying to tone her, I guess.
Yeah. Yes. But that was Merlene. she looks great. You know, she's out there. I think she's feeling herself, and if she's confident in that moment, great.
Good girl.
Yeah. And then, so we have the bathing suits and the rating and stuff like that, and we see these women, I think for the first time, actually wearing bikinis, especially on stage. Like, this is...
That's huge.
That is huge. It's taken me long to wear, like, a tank top on this, like, on camera or... even in general. Like,
I still, like, even still, I don't feel comfortable leaving my home showing my stomach.
Yeah.
Like, still.
It's a very vulnerable thing, and to get up and do that, you know, props to you. Like, it'll take me a long time, and if we ever have a live show of BoobTube, just know I'm gonna be so hammered because I can't deal with being up on stage.
Give me a gummy and roll me into the window. It'll be fine.
Oh, don't worry, ladies. I'll help us. I'll carry us through. I love live TV. Let's go.
Right. To quote Bill O'Reilly, fuck it, let's do it live.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live!
And you know what, let's do live? Let's do the second clip from our episode 10, Serena in the lingerie rating. So these women got rated on a bunch of other stuff. They had interviews, but I don't even think they want, like, all their questions were based off of, like, who do you, like, would you still have done this? Like, if you knew, like, the process was, or it was all relating back.
Do you miss your family?
Of course.
So something along the lines of, do you miss your family? Like,
of course. Like, of course they're going to miss their family, but they're looking for specific things. They're looking for, the women are being judged on the beauty, the poise, and the most drastic change.
Like what?
These women have been through. So yeah, let's pull up episode 10, clip 2 there.
It's just a celebration of I am woman, here be Rourke.
Not the side by side.
Yes.
She does know how to walk these.
Yes, she does. Work it, queen. Work it.
Who the fuck's only giving her a 7.9?
I can't
I'm
even.
throwing hands.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be known that every single one of us in this room, and probably the boobers who are listening or watching, we would definitely throw hands with the producers of the show. Because
my
who
God.
comes up
immediately?
Yeah.
Like, let's all right now take a moment to give each and every one of these freaking ladies and all the other confident queens out there, regardless of how you feel, a round of freaking applause.
Girls, gays, theys, and gals.
Everyone,
you know what? You should all feel beautiful in your own bodies. I think true beauty comes from within. If you feel confident and sexy in whatever you are wearing, you should feel confident and sexy.
Period.
You know, like you are the master of your own domain. So.
Woo-hoo-hoo, we're getting deep. Again.
Yeah. Again.
I love it.
Again. So yeah, this is what these women.
A little shimmy, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. It gave me the fuzzies.
Yeah. These. Yeah.
Ooh, let's all have a shimmy. Shimmy break.
Okay.
All right.
So these are what these women are. So these women are working towards becoming the Swan. And there's a couple runner-ups. I know Kelly was a runner-up. Poor girl. Whenever she smiled, like one side of her mouth would smile, and then the other side wouldn't move because of the plastic surgery. And I feel so bad. You know,
I was wondering if it was the Botox, like if they gave her Botox here.
They probably did. They probably went really insane with Botox. So it's, yeah. But we do have a winner, and
the winner is.
Give us that third clip from episode 10.
Are you ready? Our first runner-up this evening.
Come on.
Is Beth Lay.
So, I mean, Rachel loved Fraser.
We clocked Miss Rachel.
She won. The first runner-up was Beth. Beth was in episode 4. And yeah, so Rachel won. She was the Swan. I don't think much is known afterwards.
I tried to look her up and there wasn't a lot. Like, even when you tried to look up, like, pictures of, like, now, like, adding now or, like, adding, like, 20 whatever to it. Like, there was, like,
So I found her Instagram.
Oh, did you?
Oh, okay.
But it is private. So you couldn't see anything. But I will say, you can tell that she has aged. But she's still beautiful.
Yeah. I think with, like, a lot of people are so afraid to age. And for the longest time, I was, like, dreading. I'm like, oh my God, I'm turning 30. I'm noticing I'm getting grays. But I just remember being in my, like, early teens, being like, I can't wait till I'm 30.
But, like, do you remember
yeah.
when you think of, like, 30s, you're like, oh, whoa, like, 30 is so old. And now I'm 30 and I'm like, I'm literally still a baby. Like, no, it's crazy.
I'm the oldest of the three of us and I still don't feel grown.
Literally. Like, my kids call me a kidult, and that is so real. That is such a great description because literally I'm not ready to grow up.
Yeah. Indeed.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah. I'm like Lorelai Gilmore. Although I haven't really watched all of the Gilmore Girls, but I've seen a lot of clips of Rory Gilmore. I want to fucking punch that chick in the throat. I hate her.
Don't spoil anything for Josh.
No, I'm sorry, Josh, but like you will see, she's awful.
I already have my own feelings, and we're at the beginning of season 3. So.
Yeah. So yeah, this has been the Swan, and like with everything, it's just like we joke and everything, but this series is such a shitty series. Like it's hard to I mean, I can make fun of the fucking the producers and the Swan Squad, like fixing, quote unquote, fixing these women. Like, they're not really fixing these women. They're just turning them into something else. And
it's hard to find humor in this episode without it feeling mean-spirited.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
So everyone, make sure you're kind to yourself.
Yes, be kind to yourself. You know, it's what is popular now won't be popular in like the next couple months. You know, it's so what? Like, it's
90s fashion is coming back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like,
the Y2K,
if 90s fashion's coming back,
Y2K stuff, I can't handle it. I was a tween during Y2K. You never want to go back to what you were wearing as a tween.
Yeah.
No, I was like that late, like mid to late 2000s as a tween, and oh my God, I was wearing like the fake Uggs and the skinny jeans
with the 3 layer on layer on layer tank tops.
I had like a nude tank top that I wore all the time underneath my like band tees.
Yeah, you're like comfort cami.
Yeah.
Like, although you can pry the skinny jeans from my cold dead hands. I'm 35. I'm not going
girl,
back.
same.
Like,
girl, same.
Yeah. Although I do like a flare sometimes. I do like a nice 70s flare.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know, them skinnies.
Yeah.
They get you right.
Yeah, sometimes they just hug in the right places.
Oh, I feel secure, supported. It's like a weighted blanket for my legs.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, I like that.
Or one of those cow compressors.
Like those compression socks that I now have to wear on the train.
Oh
no! Because if not, my ankles will swell so much. No. Like all my blood goes straight to my ankles whenever I'm in a plane or a train, or like even in a fucking car for more than like 8 hours. I have to wear compression socks. If not, I get big fat old cankles.
No.
And you know, I don't have really well defined ankles.
No
anyways.
No feet.
And there we go. This has been Boob Tube. Show that feet.
I like how we had this whole episode about body positivity, and then you're like,
Dylan,
my
come
cankles.
back to me. Come back to
me. It's like it's so hard because I'm still unlearning all of this toxic sort of deals, but
I just licked your toes.
I think that's fine.
Toe jam.
Oh!
Tasty. All right.
Have at her.
I'm sorry, Josh. You're going to have to blur all that. It's just... See you later.
Bye, Boober.
Bye.
Come and work that over me.
Yo, it's Gorilla Central out there. Get the fuck up. Juice heads everywhere.
I don't think that he's good for you. How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Are you kidding me? I swear to God.
Stop.
Don't be what are you throwing the thing on me. I'll hurt you.
Welcome to BoobTube.
This has been a Haunted Mouse production. Cut that out.